Hey guys, I'm back. So basically, it's day 3 on our trip, and we are heading back into the jungle. And we're gonna search for some mushrooms and wild vegetables, which we can bring back and cook some yummy dishes. And I'll keep you all updated. Bye. So these are one of the vegetables we'll be looking for. These are called kanturis. Basically, they are bitter like karelas, but they are very good for health. Hey guys, we are walking now. We are on our way to the forest, and we are roaming. We are on the pakka rasta, and then we will get down and walk down. The road will be a little. So we are going down. We are just off road now, and we are heading to the forest. We are in the middle of the field. It just rained today morning, so everything is wet. So we took a stop for 2 minutes to look for the kanturis nearby, but we didn't find any. So we are moving forward, and we are still searching. I have to watch my step because there's a lot of grass over here, and I have to be careful. So our doggos are doing a perimeter run and looking around to make sure that the road is safe for us to walk. Searching for kanturis in a bush, and we managed to find about 2 of them. I'm still searching. What they look like. Found more. We've just stepped into the forest now, and we'll be going up to a certain point because basically we're going for photography and also looking for wild fruits and vegetables. This is what it looks like, and we are moving down. This is bye. So it's a bit hot here, and given that I left my hair like a fool, I'm feeling more hot. We are halfway there. It's a mini trek. So, and it's beautiful. Look at that, the sun is just right above us, and because of that, it's a bit hot. Lots of mosquitoes, but we are in the forest, so what do you expect? There's a huge tree that's fallen ahead, and we have to go past it. Okay, it fell down a couple of months ago, and now we are closer to one of the waterfalls. can see, so right down there is actually the base of a waterfall, and we are not going there today. We are, I told you, looking for vegetables. Medicinal gingers, or you can say wild turmerics belonging to the curcuma family, and you'll find a lot of them here in the forest. Mini stream, oops, I just fell. And it has small fish. Yeah, because of the reflection, it's not focusing, but look how small they are. So plus point of being a botanist is I will be giving you all some identification and facts about a few plants, and I'll see you later. At this stream, which we had been to the previous night when we came to catch crabs, so basically since it's a moist spot, we are looking for mushrooms over here, and that's our doggo trying to follow one of our guides, and the other one is accompanying me. Oh, look at my doggo. She has managed to dirty me basically, and now both of them are here. Look at that. Look at that. The other one is taking my bag and we are moving forward now. Look at them with me. This is known as the cup and saucer plant. As you can see, it has these tiny fruits. There's another one here, and they look like tiny cup and saucers from which they get their names. So basically many of the botanical plants get their names from their appearances. So based on that, that's why the weird names. So these are called maidenhair fern, and there are quite a few of them over here. Another interesting plant. So right now it's not flowering, but when it does, it's like a butterfly magnet, and it forms like a huge bush of tiny flowers, and the butterflies just love this plant. And yeah, there's another one in here. Look at this pretty stars flower. Still no luck with the mushroom finding, but we have already reached our point, and you can see that tree over there. Yeah, this tree, that's the point we were supposed to go till, and now we'll take a little break and click some photos till we head back. This is a fig tree, and in Marathi it's also called umbar tree. The reason it is called that is because there's always water under this tree. The doggos are enjoying a little splash in the cold water. So Rani has spotted something, and she has just stormed off into the forest, and her partner has also disappeared, so they definitely seen something. To find one of the plants which is flowering, but the flowers have fallen off actually, and the leaves also seem to be eaten. I think probably there's some sort of butterfly larvae on the plant. Susie has gone for a dip. And Rani is eating some grass. In that mini stream, and the water is chilled. So this is the waterfall. Look at how pretty. We would have gone back down, but it's a bit slippery right now, and our footwear is not appropriate to climb down a waterfall like that. But Susie seems to be enjoying herself with us, and she's going exploring down. So this is the umber plot, and as you can see, there are epiphytic plants on it, also known as the wild orchids. And the flowers are really pretty, but right now they're not blooming. So that's all now. We have taken our break, and now we'll be heading back. And I hope to see some plants which I can introduce you all to. And, so it's time to head back. And our doggos also are returning. Rani here is trying to catch some fish. We are crossing the stream back so we can head home. It was fun playing in the water, and I wish we could stay longer, but we have to head back. Kaka here with us, and he's going to tell us what type of wild animals we see here. So Kaka, आपल्याला काय काय भेटतो रानात?
ससा, बेकर, डुकर, बुगूस, जवादा, कालगा.
अजून
काय नाही,
एवढे. Okay, so I'll give you all the translation in a while, and I'll see you later. On another plant of the cup and saucer, and here there are the red fruits that are actually the ones that I wanted you all to see, and some of them have also broken open and dispersed the seeds. The plant looks like anytime you go for a trek. I hope you all see. Again headed out looking for something. Let's go. Poki tree here has actually fallen because of the rain. It's known as flame of the forest, and it gets bright like red or orange flowers that, you know, they look like flames given the name. And the tree, normally when it flowers, there are no leaves on it, so because of that you can see the flowers from really far because they stand out in like a green patch. and they're very beautiful. They're huge flowers which are like crescent shape, and that's all. Thank you. So this is also the home to the big four venomous snakes found in India, which are the common crate, Indian spectacled cobra, Russell's viper, and saw-tailed viper. They are found over here, and unfortunately we haven't got to see any, but I think it's better that way given they are so basically the saw-tailed viper and the Russell's viper are very aggressive snakes, whereas the cobra is also aggressive, but it tends to slither away and avoid coming in contact other than just raising its hood and basically warning the person coming close to it. Russell's viper, however, hisses very loudly. It sounds like mostly like a cooker whistle. And saw-tailed viper also is the same, but the Russell's viper basically creates a sound by whistling really loudly like a cooker, and the saw-tailed viper makes its noise by rubbing its scales together, which is why the name. And the common crate is known as a silent killer because they don't make any noise, and they are mostly out only in the night. And since they are black and have white stripes, they are difficult to spot. And so basically the Indian spectacled cobra and the black crate or common crate have neurotoxic venom, which is also very lethal. And the common crate, given the name the silent killer, basically. So yeah, so the common crate has really tiny fangs, because of which when it bites it seems like a mosquito bite. So that's the reason it's called a silent killer. It likes to stay around humans and also come into the bed in the night, like to absorb the heat from the human's body. But the negative part is you get a bite in return. And the saw-tailed viper and the Russell's viper have hemotoxic venom. That means it destroys and clots your blood, so the bite area also gets really ugly. Pretty butterfly over there. Apart from the snakes, you also need to be careful of these guys. They hang down from the trees, and they have stinging hair. So if it touches you, that's gonna leave you with a really irritated and inflamed skin because of that. There are a lot of other snakes also, like the common wolf snake, which also looks like the crate, and often the poor guy is killed because of that. And because of misidentification, you find the common sand boa and wine snake. You get checkered keelback, olive keelback, buff striped keelback, and lots of snakes. So it's amazing, but only if you get to see something. So there are these mushrooms on the bark, but they are not edible mushrooms, and many of the mushrooms are dangerous, so you gotta be careful. So to our bad luck, we haven't found any mushrooms, and we are hoping to find those small fruits that I showed you before. There's a big carpenter bee that's buzzing and it's really loud. So we're hoping to find the kanturis when we reach on the top a little, because apparently all the mushrooms have been plucked out by the locals. As soon as the word spreads that the mushrooms have come, everyone goes crazy. So you can imagine how tasty they are. So I tasted some yesterday, and oh my god, I cannot tell you how delicious they are. We did find one, so I'll show you how it looks. Wild balsam plants, and they are not flowering but the flowers are really beautiful. So if I find some flowering plants, I'll definitely. These are wild vegetables. They are known as kankas, and these are small right now. They grow big, like the size of a potato, and people boil them, and they are really tasty. But you need to have an acquired taste to have them, because not everyone will like it. Mushroom spotted there. We have finally reached on top. So because we are higher, it's blowing a little, so it's not that hot. And also I forgot to mention that you get the Indian red scorpion. There are those small scorpions, and they are found everywhere, and they are also poisonous, venomous rather. We haven't seen any this time, but the last time when I came, one tiny guy managed to sneak onto my bag, and he gave me a pleasant surprise in the evening when I went back. But luckily no one got hurt, and we managed to put him out and rescue him. The dogs have seen something and they are running in full speed, so we are taking a pit stop and going off track to look out for some kanturis. These guys are either, I don't know what they're doing, but they seem to be playing, I think, and have totally ignored whatever they saw. So we are still in the jungle, and we are going to look for kanturis. This is what the wild mushroom looks like. Unfortunately, we only found one, but we hope to find. You can see those beans over there. There are a lot of them, and it's my favorite bhaji actually. There's some right here. So on the same plant there are edible flowers that are white color. So they cut these shengas and the flowers, and they make a lovely bhaji with sesame seeds. That also is homegrown sesame seeds which they grow in their fields, and they are so yummy. But the flowers usually come during December, so right now there are none, but this is what they look like. So we have finally reached, and look at these girls, they're going crazy. We are 2 minutes away from the main road that will take us back home, and we are walking through the fields now and heading upward. We are below that bridge, so we have to climb up on the side, and then we'll be on the road. Right now we are stuck and trying to figure out a way how to get out. This is another medicinal plant. It belongs to the Verbenaceae family, and the leaves of this plant are used for basically any skin ailments like eczema and etc. And they usually remove the leaves of this plant. The underside of the leaves have this ashy color, and the leaves are boiled, and the person having issues has to take bath in that water, and it has lovely purple flowers. Yeah, this is what they are. The aloo vadi plants. So aloo vadi is made from these leaves. Wild yam plant, or in Marathi they call it suran, and these are bhindi plants, not the edible bhindis, but the ones that many of us as kids used to play with. The fruits are round yellow fruits, and when you scrape it on the wall, it releases a fluorescent yellow dye, which is also used to make fluorescent. So we have managed to find few of these. Oh, look what I spotted. This is these little nasty buggers climb onto your clothes, and it's a tick, and then they suck your blood. And this is Rani photobombing and also collecting the tick. We are climbing back up, and we have reached. We're finally on the road. So that was it for today, and I hope you enjoyed my vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.